you a little bit of hound dog. And while I play this, I want you guys to really focus on the lyrics and the meaning behind it and everything. And I want everyone to be prepared because I'll call on some of you afterwards, okay? So. Sorry.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. All the time. There ain't nothing but a rabbit and you ain't no anyone. Well, except you was high class. Well, that was the lie. Yeah, except you was high class. Well, that was the lie. Yeah, you ain't nothing but a rabbit and you ain't no anyone. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Alright, so what did you guys notice about the lyrics? Emily, so you have a thought?
They are very repetitive.
Yes, yes they are. Anything else? There's a lot of stuff going on in there.
It seems like he's kind of annoyed that this person cries a lot. Like
Yeah.
he's annoyed with emotions.
So you said this person, who's this person?
Maybe there's a girlfriend.
Yeah, maybe since he's annoyed with her,
Yeah.
like maybe an ex-girlfriend
Yeah.
or, cause it sounds like, I don't think he'd be singing about his current girlfriend,
Yeah.
right? So what is he relating his girlfriend to? So she whines all the time, what is she? A hound dog. Yes, okay, so that brings us to the next point. We'll get into the lyrics a little bit more, kind of. Oh, sorry. So we're talking about similes and metaphors. So Elvis Presley, said that his ex-girlfriend was a hound dog, nothing but a hound dog, always whining. And so that, obviously she's not literally a hound dog. This is his figuratively explaining what she's like in a very clear way. Like you can tell, like hound dogs are known for whining, right? And now he's saying that she's always whining. So this is a literary tool to be very clear and expressive and whatnot. So today, our outcomes, our lesson objective, let's all read it together, class. Ready? Students will be able to change descriptions into similes or metaphors to improve clarification, expression, and improve writing voice. Awesome. Okay, so why do you think why do you think Elvis wasn't just like, my girlfriend whines all the time, she's so annoying? Like, why is he saying she's something about a hound dog?
People can like relate to it. Like they think of like a dog that they have at home or like dogs they know and they're like, yeah, that dog is always whiny.
Yeah, exactly. Really relatable. Like, it was a very clear message. What else?
It makes it more interesting to listen.
Yes, exactly. He has more of a voice. He is more expressive. Exactly. Does anyone have another idea? Those were really good ones.
Like you can just feel like the feelings that he has towards his
Yeah, yeah. He can really express himself and really be clear. Like, this is how I feel about this ex-girlfriend of mine. Those were really great, you guys. Okay, so just to be a little bit clear about metaphors and similes, they're very similar. We kind of touched base about how it's figurative. It's not literal. Like, she's not actually a dog. She's something like not necessarily opposite, but something that you wouldn't expect, yet it's clear. Like you say, oh, okay, that makes sense, even though it's not exact. So let's see here. Lou, do you mind reading metaphor?
Yes. A figure of speech in which a word or phrase is applied to an object or action to which it is not literally obligated.
Great. And now, Anita, do you mind saying what's under simile?
Same as metaphor, but compares with like or as.
Awesome. So use the same definition for a metaphor for a simile, except the difference is it's comparing. It's not saying that it is, like for the simile, it's not saying that that person is this. It's comparing that it's like this or as this. And in the song that we listened to, they were using metaphors. Like she's nothing but a hound dog. So yeah. Okay. change a description and improve it into a simile or a metaphor. I'll do both for this example. And so when you're writing your own words and paragraphs and everything, this would be your first step. You would first think about, okay, what do I want to say? What is this person like? In this case, Hannah is very happy. So you would write that. And in the graphic organizer, go ahead and pass these around. There's 2 papers, so take the first 2 pages and then pass it around. And if you need help on the definitions, we kind of went over them just now, but go ahead and let me know if you forgot, and then we'll go over it. Or I can switch it back right now, if that's easy. It's just a quick little fill in the blanks. I'll give you a little bit of time to do that before we move on to the next thing. Okay, and then if you don't get it all down right now, you can ask a neighbor in a little bit, or at the end of class. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it. And again, so this was the first step when you're writing it. The next step is to think of, what are some other things I can use to replace happy? So for example, let's see here. I think sunshine is happy. And I think daisies are happy. And I think, like rainbows. Rainbows are happy. So now I would take what that is and substitute it with happy in the form of a simile or a metaphor. So I'm going to start with a metaphor. I'm going to say Hannah is sunshine. I think everyone can relate sunshine to like warm and bright, and you have that positive feeling when you're in the sun. It's happy. So that is understandable. Like you can say sunshine is happiness. That kind of relates. But it's not literal, it's figurative. And then for simile, I'm going to say, in this case, I'm going to be a little bit more descriptive, but I'm going to use happy as in this sentence as well. So many different ways to spell Hannah. So in this case, I related her to daisies. So pay attention with similes. So before, what are the 2 words that similes use that metaphors don't? Do you guys remember? Like or as. Good. So when you're using as, it's as happy as daisies. And then, so that's how it would work there. Another way to do a simile, you already said like, is the other way. So I'm just going to write it really quick. Hannah is like daisies. Okay, so that's another example of how you can do a simile. Does anyone have any questions so far of how you structure it, or what kind of lists to do? We're all clear on the steps as well? Awesome. So at the beginning, for the worksheets that I gave you, we're going to have how it is already here. We're going to skip the first step, but later on, you're going to have an opportunity to write your own simple description and then change that description and improve it.